Force, I'm Brian Anderson. And checking out some numbers for Jaden McDaniels.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Reshade at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Daniels. The 3 from Reshade. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Now Randall. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
Down low. Tipped. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Gobert is doubled. Stolen by Daniels. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And the layup is good off the glass.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Outside Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Outside Reshade. Back to Alexander-Walker. Over Gobert. The shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Daniels. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. And they pick up 2.
Well, Gobert understands how to capitalize off these sets. Great movement by him after setting the screen.
Outside Reshade. Kongwu, a screen on McDaniels. To the paint. The kick out to Johnson. Over McDaniels. Here's a Kongwu. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, if you don't put a body on a Kongwu, you're asking for trouble.
Randall, pass to Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. The offensive rebound. The 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. The 3, Randall. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Hawks trail by 3. Shakes him. Yep, that one's good. Kongwu's got his second basket on the night.
Well, give Kongwu credit for staying locked in on the basket, refusing to let the defense throw him off.
Back to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Open shot by Edwards. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
The way they played in that fourth quarter, it made you believe they were going to come back and take it. Just couldn't close it out there at the end.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by Atlanta. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. From behind the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Listen, he entered the league. DiVincenzo was not a great three-point shooter, but he certainly worked himself into it.
Alexander-Walker, the pass to Kongwu. Gets off his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. And here's Daniels. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known. Credit to Okongwu for leaking out there. The big man getting up to finish the fast break.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
Cancel the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on... Daniels against Edwards. Daniels passes to Johnson. To the inside. Here's a combo. Oh, the big dunk right over Julius Randle.
Okay, wow. Okongwu, unreal.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Minnesota in the lead. Randle outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Johnson. When it comes to Randle, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randle's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Free throw drops for Randle. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, you look at Julius Randle, his stats over his career. He's a forward who chips in different ways. An excellent passer for his size.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Free throw good, Okongwu. All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed and his size can be a huge advantage.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, when you watch Onyeka Okongwu, he's a guy who rebounds, scores, improves his game, and he's still got a lot of room to grow.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Reshade. Now Alexander Walker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Randle. Good. Randle's got 9 points.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Reshade. Back to Alexander Walker. Johnson with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside, Alexander Walker. Okongwu against Randall. The three from Reshade. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 5. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, when Gobert gets deep positioning like that, sometimes you're better off just sending him to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
For your Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Gobert. Stan, Rudy Gobert. He can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, B.A., and he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid comes in for Randall, and Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
And Reshade gets it to go.
Yeah, great look for Reshade. Close in, gets it done.
Outside Edwards. Inside. Stolen by Daniels. And they're on the break. Up the floor. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, great to see Okongwu not only finding chances to score, but looking for more. Not being satisfied with what he's done already.
Now here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Reid. And it's blocked.
Now, how about those long arms on the 6'8" Reshade, allowing him to get a hand on the ball?
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Some changes for Minnesota. DeSumo, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's Highland in for Edwards. Heald's checked in for the Hawks. C.J. McCollum comes in for Daniels. And Minnesota with possession here. Another miss by Minnesota.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Hield passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Okongwu. Pass to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's Reid with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And here's Highland. Here's Conley. Still no points. McDaniels, a screen on McCollum. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
And he knocks down the first one. Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, B.A., one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best at something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
And both free throws good for McDaniels. Hawks trail by 4. Now here's Alexander Walker. Stolen by Reed. Pass to Conley. Spins. Outside, Highland. Reed sets a screen. Crosses over. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. Freeman, he's checked in for McDaniels. And so Highland nails both of them.
And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them too at the free throw line.
Hield passes to Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Back to Reed. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you, B.A.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. The first one falls.
And look, with Jalen Johnson, the talent's always been there, the versatility. But what he's really worked on is the consistency with his shooting and taking care of the ball.
Randall, he's checked in for Freeman. Atlanta also making some changes. Landale's checked in for Okongwu. And Kispert is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Reed. Gets stolen by Johnson. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Kispert. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And that game, I love their mentality. They were focused on getting to the free throw line a lot and shooting a great percentage from there.
And converting free throws at a high rate, that's what you want to see as a coach.
Gay's checked in for Johnson. Out to the wing. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Landale with it. Picked up by Reed. 6 on the shot clock. There's McCollum with the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, no doubt McCollum is dangerous from distance.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Conley looking for an opening. Reed passes to Highland. Now to Sumu. Fires the 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Highland's got space. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
McCollum on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
It's his first trip to the line.
CJ McCollum.
first one at the line is good. And McCollum drops them both. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's Minnesota leading by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor. It really helps your offense.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. They've got C.J. McCollum. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Corey Kispert out there with Jock Landale. And it's Gay in at the 4 slot. That free throw, no good. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
And he sinks the second. And Atlanta with possession here. They trail by 6. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find the handle.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
To the paint. Gay misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Randall outside. The kick out to Conley. DeSumo outside. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Zzzz, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he makes both free throws. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 10-point game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Hield against Reed. Rebounded by Zzzz.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Atlanta misses again. Minnesota leading by 10. There's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
No stranger to getting to the line. Randall had a chance to draw a foul, and he made sure the ref saw it.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And he makes a first. And Minnesota with some changes. Phillips comes in for Zzzz, and Conley subbed in for Highland. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Hawks trail by 11. Here's Hield. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from Hield. And Minnesota making a change here. Highland's checked in. Good on the second, so he makes them both. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Outside Conley. Outside for Randall. Clock at 6. From 9 feet out. The rebound by the Hawks.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
The three. Another miss by Minnesota. Hawks trail by 9. There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum, a long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense. I like seeing Conley look for his shot because it puts defenses in compromising situations.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, the leadership and steadiness Mike Conley brings to his team can't be overstated. A true locker room leader and a vet who sets a great tone out on the floor.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Gay. Reshade comes in for Kispert. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Hield. And Conley drops them both. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Up top, McCollum. He's guarded by Conley. Johnson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum. And the upcoming schedule for the Atlanta Hawks. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
And that game against the Nets, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
And Minnesota making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Minnesota again missing. Hawks trail by 11. Landale, the pass to McCollum. Daniels outside. To the inside. Here's Landale, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Johnson against Edwards. Isumu outside. Here's the 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Making a change here as well. Gay's checked in. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Hawks. Down by 12. Pass to Reshade. Johnson a screen on McDaniels. Down low. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Reshade. Johnson's got 5.
Yeah, Johnson is a wing who wants to go inside. He doesn't settle too often.
Getting a good look, Edwards.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
McCollum looking it over. Shot from the mid-range. And another basket for Atlanta.
Well, you just got to love the control McCollum possesses on those in-between jumpers.
Here's Reed. Disumu outside. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 10. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Disumu with it. McCollum covering. Randall outside. Off target.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Disumu outside. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. No good again that time.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Throws it up high. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Disumu. Good D by Daniels. Hawks trail by 4. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Daniels. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. For 3, McCollum connects from downtown. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
So comfortable off the feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. For 3, DiVincenzo. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson a screen on McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Alexander Walker, the pass to Johnson. Daniels outside. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. He drops it from range. Alexander. Walker's got 5.
Yeah, Johnson is a do-it-all kind of player. He is an excellent distributor in his position.
Pass to Randall. Now here's here's Edwards. Here's Gobert to get back on track. And a Kongwu with the block.
Timed it just right. A Kongwu with a great block.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And here now, the small forwards having a big effect with their shot blocking this season. Second is Jaden McDaniels.
These are some of the most athletic, relentless defenders in the league. They'll do whatever it takes to interfere with each and every shot.
Well, and having that kind of length and activity on the wing, that's really something you need in this league to win at the highest level.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Playoff level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Now here's McDaniels. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Portland. For 3, DiVincenzo kept alive. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. With the drive, out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talks about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 6. Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. Shot to stop the run. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. The Hawks leading. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
And Chris, the Timberwolves trail. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. DiVincenzo with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. That one's good. This game is all even. Edwards has got 7 points in the game.
Well, the ball runs through Edwards, and more often than not, he'll make good on it.
Here's Daniels. Oh, sweet move. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Edwards pass to DiVincenzo. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Hawks shooting a decent 42% in the second. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Reshade from the arc. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Timberwolves trail by 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Edwards against Daniels. Edwards, no good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
Now here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. Pass to Reshade. From deep, Johnson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here is DiVincenzo. It's McDaniels on the wing. Guarded by a Kongwu. Reed is screen on Johnson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to prevent down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Sumu, he's checked in for Reed. Pass to Johnson. Back to Reshade. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. For three. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Edwards. Good D by Daniels. And so that brings the first half to a close. Hawks ahead, up by 6. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Chris Finch, and Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but it's been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Atlanta Hawks.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second chance opportunities there, Shaq.
And turning those opportunities into points that they need.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Onyeka Okongwu.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's DiVincenzo. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Atlanta leading by 6. On the wing, Reshade. Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Well, Johnson has worked on his ability to draw fouls. There's no question it's made him a better scorer.
Can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Timberwolves trail by 7. Randall, the pass to Gobert. Randall outside. Now here's DiVincenzo. From 9 feet, that's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, DiVincenzo enjoys working inside. He can be appropriately aggressive in the paint.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Johnson a screen on Edwards. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The Timberwolves shooting at about 34% here in this game. Gobert passes to Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Leading by 5, Alexander Walker. Tipped! Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Hey! And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And check out the NBA's top three-point shooters over the course of the past month. In the third spot, Jaden McDaniels.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
No good on the free throw.
Well, winning Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, Gobert has always been a stopper at the rim, but now he's extended that out to the perimeter as well.
And the second free throw is good. The Hawks lead by 4. Outside Johnson. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Reshade, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. McDaniels from long range.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Daniels. Outside Reshade. Fires for 3. They get it again. Right side, Alexander Walker. Sinks the tray. Alexander Walker's got 8.
Yeah, they get 1 to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Johnson.
Well, this is how difficult it is to stop Randall. When he's committed to scoring, sometimes you just have to foul him.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. First one falls for him. Kispert's checked in for Atlanta. And so he hits both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Reshade. Shot clock at 5. Rebound, Minnesota.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Outside Edwards. Nice move. And he lays it in. Edwards has got 9 points.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
Daniels outside. Alexander Walker with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Okongwu will screen on Edwards. Inside. Okongwu inside. Randall's there. And here's Kispert from the arc.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Gobert. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Kispert. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. this is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
2 shots. Kiss.
First one at the line is good. Good on both. Here's Randall. He's got 13. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert.
Well, look, just the sheer size of Gobert is a problem in that.
Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. The Hawks lead by 4. Outside, Alexander Walker. Over Gobert, and that one's long. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
Well, it's exactly what Gobert wants offensively. He wants to attack at the closest range possible.
Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
Here's Edwards. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. Launches a three. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by Atlanta. McDaniels with it, now guarded by Reshade. Randall outside. 4 on the clock. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Pass to Reshade. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one.
He is really stuck in this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The 3 from Reshade, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Now here's Gobert. 9 points in the game. It's stolen by Kongwu. Back to Reshade. to Okongwu. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Well, you know, Okongwu has turned into a good scoring big. I understand why the D played him so tight there.
Free throw good, Okongwu. Off on the second. Timberwolves trail by 5. Randle outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow. Randle with a fantastic dribble move. We're seeing why teams use him as a point forward.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Give him 8 points now. Reshade, no good. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Randle outside for the tie. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
All right, with this brief pause, let's take a look at the league's best passing teams. The Hawks number 1.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
And he drops it first. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. And that's good as he hits both shots. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. Randle finds Conley. No good on the 3.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Kispert outside. Outside Reshade. Pass to Okongwu. Daniels outside. And Atlanta misses again. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got his 6th assist of the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Give him 8 points now. Here's Reshade. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, Reshade is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
The first one falls.
Reshade does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dosunmu in for McDaniels. And a change for the Hawks. Landale's checked in for Okongwu. It's both from the stripe.
And the first pick in the 2024 draft, Zachary Reshade has such a polished game at such a young age, and the scary thing is he's only going to keep improving.
Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Hawks. The 3 from Reshade. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Jalen Johnson.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And he knocks down the first one. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Highland's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes. Heald's checked in for Reshade. And it's McCollum in for Daniels. And Ingles drops them both. Atlanta leading by 3. Kispert outside. Pass to Hield. There's McCollum with the 3. Nails it from 3. McCollum's got 13.
Well, McCollum wasted no time when he has a window.
Ingles, the screen on McCollum. And that one's good from Conley.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Hawks shooting 41% in this game. Outside Hield. McCollum outside. Hey! So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Mike Conley.
Look, a leader both on and off the floor. You can tell McCollum's teammates really look up to him.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, for some reason, McCollum has always flown under the radar. But he's a constant threat to score 20-plus points, and he does it efficiently.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gay's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Timberwolves trail by 6. Sumu outside. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
At the line for 2, Sumu.
That free throw misses. Freeman, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he's good on the second. And Atlanta with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Hield with the ball. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. McCollum outside. On target from range. McCollum's got 8 points in the quarter.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
McCollum against Conley. Outside, Highland. Back to Conley. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed, good.
Well, Reed has only become more confident as time has gone on at the arc. He will not hesitate.
Atlanta leading by 5. Outside heel. McCollum on the wing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Mike Conley.
Man, good whistle there.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Free throw, no good. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. You look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reid is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all. Yeah, Conley knows where his team needs him to be in transition, taking full advantage of the fast break opportunity.
Now McCollum, 18 points for him. From deep three-point land, and that's not gonna go. C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for Atlanta. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Buddy Hield is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Jock Landale. Then it's Kispert. And it's Johnson in at the 4 spot. Here's DeSumo following the score by Atlanta. Lays it up and banks it in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Kispert. Stolen. With the step back. Reid in the post. Landale defending. Conley against Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Hawks lead by 3. Tries the spin move. Here's Hield. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Now, you can't be too aggressive guarding Hield because he will bait you into fouling him and still make it.
Clark is checked in for Conley. Free throw off from Hield. The Timberwolves shooting just 38% for this game so far. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for Minnesota. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And Minnesota making a change here. Juzang's checked in. That one's no good. Atlanta leading by 5. Hield passes to Landale. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Randall. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
McCollum, pass to Kispert. And here's Johnson. Check by Randall. McCollum outside. And the three-pointer goes. McCollum's got 21 points in the game.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Johnson passes to Landale. It's good. And now a 10-point Atlanta lead.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
One this half, two for the game. Stay active from beyond the arc.
Healed from outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Reed. Back to Highland. Four on the clock. Here's Zzzz. Offline with a three. Atlanta leading by 9. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now.
Well, you see the athleticism on the break there from Johnson.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Zzzz. Driving to the basket. Blocked! McCollum against Highland. Now Healed. There's the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Zzzz. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 7 assists in the game. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Cullum, a chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team, and they told their team, no easy threes, let's guard that arc, don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's a Kongwu. Pass to Reshade. Shoots it from the high post, and down it goes. 2 points.
Such raw shooting ability for Reshade in his first year.
Here's Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
At the line for Minnesota, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Randall. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And Randall drops them both. And it's Daniels with the ball for Atlanta. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Daniels. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Timberwolves trail by 8. And here's DeSumo. Outside Edwards. Randall, a screen on a Kongwu. Here's Edwards. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Gay's checked in for Atlanta. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Atlanta leading by 6. Pass to Reshade. Okongwu, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Reshade. Now Okongwu. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Well, the defense has to know Okongwu isn't going to back off. He's ready to get physical inside.
Down the first one. And both free throws good for Okongwu. Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall right side. It mid-air and converts the double clutch layup. Randall's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defender made it hard on Randall. Still, he uses his body to convert for 2.
Inside. Reshade with the ball. He's against Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, but the defender really went after him.
2 shots. These are good.
First one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Atlanta leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Alexander Walker. Daniels outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And watching Dyson Daniels over the past year or 2, he's really coming to his own, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes it's just about being in the right situation, in a role that plays to your strength. That's really unlocked some things for him.
Throw good, Daniels.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels in the league.
Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. He's perfect from the line this time. Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside, DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Down low. Pass to Reshade. Outside, Alexander Walker. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And Atlanta misses again.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Gobert, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11.
Well, if you're going to foul Johnson there, you have to make sure he misses.
2 shots. Johnson.
Free throw drops for Johnson. So he gets them both. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside. DiVincenzo with a screen on Johnson. Here's Randall. Banked it in off the glass. Randall's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Okongwu, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
DiVincenzo finds Randall. He gets it in there. Randall's got 13 points in this quarter.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Okongwu. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 6. McDaniels from long range. Here's the second effort. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall, but he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
Randall taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Randall drops them both. Atlanta leading by 4. Outside, Alexander Walker. Up again. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that one.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Now here's Reshade. McDaniels covering. Here's Johnson. Jacks up a 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Alexander Walker.
hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Timberwolves trail by 5. DiVincenzo on the wing. Randall. And counted.
Well, in that situation, you know Randall's going to be calling for the ball. That's a nice take.
Now Johnson. Daniels with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Alexander Walker with it. Working on McDaniels.
Yeah, that's a nice assist for Reshade. Playmaking will be key in his development.
Edwards against Daniels. Wide open look. Johnson with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Can't get it to go. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Oh, rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
Takes a step back. Here's Johnson. Outside Reshade. Now Johnson. That misses.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass. Well, this is why you have DiVincenzo on the floor in these moments. He is clutch.
Atlanta has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Reshade with the ball. Working on McDaniels.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, the more experience Reshade gets in this league, the better he'll become at drawing calls.
The gap to 1. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Randall outside. Now Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far off.
Yeah, and at this
beyond the arc. The triple drop.
Oh my, Reshade, just huge.
They held a 12-point lead earlier, and that's an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for 2, Anthony Edwards.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Minnesota, David Dribble. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most. Sending